Parties and themes. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast of The Ordinary Maverick. This is Ajay, your host, an ordinary maverick, sharing real life thoughts and experiences and maverick tips. If you haven't hit the subscribe button yet, please do so, and you'll not miss another episode. You all must be thinking, parties and themes. Really? Is that what I want to talk about? I do know that it's been a very tough 18 months or so given COVID 19 and its challenges. We have been unable to meet, and therefore, where is the question of having a party? Having said that, we need to continue building our resilience and keep revisiting our memories to keep our sanity intact. As tough times will ease, and we will have to begin living and learn to coexist with COVID 19. As I was putting together today's episode, I started reflecting on all the get togethers and parties we have had by revisiting my memory bank. You will recall that I have spoken about the memory bank in an earlier episode. The stage is set. Our living room has been redecorated in the theme for the evening. It's a superstar evening, and we are all set to celebrate our daughter's 10th birthday. It's taken a lot of planning, lot of effort, but in the end, it's all worth it. So, this is how it goes. We have hand painted and designed special invites for the guests. A red carpet has been laid out from our outside entrance to our door. Inside the main hall, all furniture has been taken out and a temporary wooden floor erected to serve as the dance floor. A DJ has been hired for the evening and he set up his console on one side. Special strobe lights recreating the discotheque atmosphere has been put up. There's a bar and a bartender who is busy making exotic mocktails with mini umbrellas and the works for the kids. And of course, the children themselves are all entering dressed as their favorite superstar. So we have Miley Cyrus, Hermione from Harry Potter, all the teenage sensations, and of course, the superheroes too. We have planned games accordingly too, and the going away gifts carry special little things like autographed photos from celebrities, etc. It was a memorable evening for all. The guests, of course, had a great time, but most importantly, for a birthday girl and all of us, it was an unforgettable celebration. We have relived this evening many times over the years and always with smiles on our faces. We have done many such theme parties over the years, and each one stands out on its own. There's as much fun in planning, including even thinking about the theme and then executing it, and of course, enjoying it too. And then, when you meet up with the guests from that evening, the fun in recollecting and going down memory lane is extra special, right? I'm sure many of you listening in have done the same, organized theme parties, or have been part of one as a guest. And of course, there are those theme parties that are done on a massive scale. We attended one of these in South Africa called the White Party. It was pretty amazing, I must say. We did use the occasion to celebrate another birthday, but all in all, the entire decor, our dresses, everything was in white and it was simply stunning. So, what is it with themes? It is often said that man is a social animal. We thrive with socialization, with connections, and with communities. And we also love losing ourselves for a few hours, being transported to a different setting, doing crazy and fun things, right? Now, what do I mean by that? Well, look at the movies, for instance. Now, who doesn't love a good movie? We all know the feeling of being refreshed after watching a good movie, especially if it's a feel good one. But even if it's fantasy, science fiction, action, drama, regardless, it still makes us forget the real world for a few hours and takes us into the real world. And of course, now we have the virtual theme parties. Have you attended one of those? It's altogether a different experience. Just shows our own resilience and adaptability towards the current reality. But there are some other interesting insights to theme parties which bring our celebrations to life. And one never quite forgets a theme party, right? I have to say, the minute you receive an invite and you see there's a theme, it at once changes everything immediately. The anticipation of the party starts building up. One starts planning, exploring the theme, what to wear, how to be true to the theme. Many times it's a theme we may not know much about, but then we jump right in, start reading up, start practicing, as many of these theme parties require you to get into some character and also perform, right? It's super fun, and what's the key here is the anticipation. In life too, anticipation and excitement are two very interesting concepts. As a family, we have always tried to keep these two intact. What do I mean by that? Well, we have been moving a lot, and we have found that anticipating our new life in a new country and building the excitement around it really, really helps in settling down as well as approaching the changes that are coming our way with optimism and enthusiasm. We can't control what is going to come next, right? But we can approach it with the right attitude. And that's what we do. We prepare, we learn more, we reach out, and we build up the anticipation and excitement, just like one does for an upcoming theme party. And then, of course, when one attends a theme party, you automatically accept the silliness, the fun that comes along, and in a way, you agree in your own head to step into a different world for the next few hours, right? Another important thing to think about is you come prepared, even if it's subconsciously, to accept others, even if they are different. Theme parties show us that in a fun way. I recall the different theme parties we have hosted as well as attended. We have met different people representing various leaders, celebrities, movies, sports stars, as well as interesting concepts. Once in one of our parties, our friend came dressed as a toilet seat. Yes, his life's work was in sanitation, and he was proud of the change he was bringing in the world. Theme parties can also give us so much information about the person. Think about it. But regardless, one enjoys the amalgamation of all the different thoughts and personalities and just have fun during the party. Teaches one a lot, actually. Linked to this is the important lesson about just be yourself. Celebrate your own individuality and uniqueness. I recall discussing the various themes with our girls when we were preparing for a theme party, and they both had their own unique insights as to how they wanted to represent the theme. That's what life is all about, right? Celebrate our uniqueness and nurture it. As a maverick, this is the most important insight I would like to share. Just be true and fall forward, always in your own uniqueness, your individuality. Step outside your comfort zone and you will be pleasantly surprised, just like the theme party experience. Let your imagination run wild. Take the theme, personalize it, and then be true and go for it. Enjoy the party, of course, but then in a quiet moment, reflect and you will find that there are some insights there to delve further and to understand better. Yes, life is messy. Yes, it's complicated. And yes, life is tough. But just like a theme party, embrace the challenge. Build up the anticipation. Prepare well. Jump into it with enthusiasm. And more importantly, be true to your individuality and celebrate your uniqueness. You will be successful and happy in all that you do for sure. Take it from a fellow maverick. Write in your comments, share your feedback. I would love to hear from you. This is Ajay signing off and wishing you have an amazing day. Keep well, keep safe.